But he started coming over, pushing on the kids, and that's when he was like, get out of here, dude.
Okay.
Like, that's not going to happen. And so if he's going to park cars and have cameras in here while I am here by myself, that puts me, I believe, in danger, because I don't particularly care for that. I don't know what they're capable of.
He's just a race baiter. He does this shit all the fucking time. Oh, and here comes the dad to record everything.
Yeah, they do. They record. It's a mess. It's a mess. I've never had any problems with any of my neighbors.
It's illegally
Apparently
parked.
we do.
It's supposed to be 5 feet from a driveway, and that one ain't got freaking front license plates on them. I want them out in front of my property, or I'll drag them out myself and pay the consequences.
Hello. So he was saying on Friday that he was pushed by someone here.
It was Saturday.
Okay. Did someone push him? Do you remember?
I don't honestly.
Okay.
Is it possible? Yeah, because he was up in our kids' face.
Okay, gotcha. But you don't remember?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
they were yelling and screaming, and then we weren't even out here. They were yelling and screaming at the kids first.
Okay.
And all over the kids. And we didn't even know why they were doing that, because the kids didn't tell us that they yelled out the window. I didn't even know that.
Oh,
and the
okay,
kids
gotcha.
are inside. Like I said, you can talk to them.
So the kids were out here, and then he came over.
Well, yeah, because they wanted to come out and play basketball.
Gotcha,
They wanted to
so
get on their
that's what he-
bikes.
Okay.
And then they came over and were yelling and screaming at the kids. Well, obviously we heard them
Right.
yelling and screaming. And we didn't know why they were up in the kids' faces or anything.
Okay.
And then he was just continuously screaming. And then I looked at Birdie and was like, what's going on? And he's the one that told me what was going on.
Gotcha.
And he
Okay.
said, like, well, we'll go apologize, we'll do whatever. And then they just wouldn't leave. They
Okay.
wouldn't leave the area.
Okay, but you don't remember him getting pushed?
I don't.
Okay.
Honest to God, I don't.
Okay. No, that's... Okay. I don't know what else
I mean,
we
there's
can-
nothing you can do, but it just gets to the point when he's coming over here at 7
Right.
o'clock in the morning, revving his engine, acting like a little badass.
Yeah.
And then won't do, I mean, it just, like...
Keep. I know you guys have cameras, so
Yeah.
keep a log of all that.
Okay.
You know, if it continues, and then it can build into something criminal. You know.
I just want to know, at what point do I have the opportunity to, like, put a restraining order
Right, and that's
against him?
the other option I was going to tell you guys is you can try getting a restraining order, go through the courts and try to get that, and that would prohibit him, you know, even coming 50 yards or 25 feet, whatever the judge decides, near your guys' house. So
Okay.
that would be another option you guys would have. You know.
Probably the option.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
that
deal
would
with
be-
this for 6 to 8 months.
Right. Yeah, that'd be.
I'm gonna end
I
up
think
in
you might
the
hurt him.
backseat of your truck for expressing my feelings towards him, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
too much shit going on to spend a weekend in jail over him.
for sure. No, like I said, that'd be another option. I'll go see if we can move that truck. I'm guessing he's probably just gonna back it up. My guess, but
I'm sure.
That's fine.
I
If he
mean-
wants to piss off those neighbors too. I mean,
yeah.
you can be the arrogant asshole on the street, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said, he wanted to pursue charges on what happened. You said Saturday? He said Friday. You said Saturday?
It was
And
Friday.
Was it Friday?
It was Friday.
Okay, Friday. Sorry.
I guess he was pushed. I told him that I'd asked you guys, it wasn't reported, so...
He might have been. He was in my yard, coming
Gotcha.
in my kids, my property.
what
I'm
she
going
was
to defend
saying.
myself.
Sure.
He said it wasn't you that pushed him, it was one of your friends that pushed him.
Oh, could have been. But there's different ways to handle that. You don't come down here and yell at a bunch of kids. Sorry. I don't think it's going to end.
I don't think so either, man, but I don't want you guys to get in trouble.
No, I don't
No.
want to get in trouble either.
I can play this childhood bullshit.
That's,
No, we're not, because we live here.
Right.
Like, they live there too, but I'm not trying to piss off the rest of the
He wants to
neighborhood.
walk down here to get his fucking cars every goddamn
He's
day.
just going to sit there. He doesn't use it.
How's it going, man?
good. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Hey, Jesse, did you guys try to get a restraining order?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Cool.
And maybe I'll have her go down and try and get a civil.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's...
That would be different too, because then
He would
like
be
that,
required to stay
yeah,
away,
he would be
you know.
required to stay away. So like,
And even if
his
it's
cars-
civil, we can enforce civil protection orders. You know, like if he violated the order, we would be able to enforce that.
right? You know, but just him parking on a city street,
Yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it says he has to stay 50 feet from your
Right.
house, right? Then
it's pretty easy to.
different. So, you know, so
Yeah.
that would help if you could do that. Unfortunately, we can't do that. We can't file for a protection order for you, and we don't make that decision. That's the judge. You know, I'm sure they talked to you about that before, where you have to go to the courts in order to do that. The judge has to issue that. We don't issue that. So if you could do that, I would highly recommend it. You know, with all this BS going on and just
Yeah. Where does it fall into stalking? At what point? I mean,
so there's like several elements that it has to fit, and that's why we came out to look at this. And again, that's where that repeated thing has to come in. Okay, it can't be just once. They can set this up once, and it's not stalking, which is weird.
no matter how many days it sits there.
Yep, once. And so it has to be on, quote unquote, on multiple occasions. So what does that mean? You know, that's also something we got to look into, you know, and like if we were able to, if he comes and moves the car, right, moves it to a different space, then that's another occasion. You say,
Yeah.
in my brain, leaving it there, is that one occasion or is that multiple occasions? That's not for me to interpret law. That's what lawyers and judges do. You know what I mean? So we are looking at that. We're looking at any of the statutes that we can, right? Yeah, if it was pointed at your bathroom window, like, that would be easy, right? But the way they are, it's
Every
it's
window
good.
this is my bathroom window. I like to walk around naked
right? I get you.
if I wanted to.
I mean, it's your house. I do the same, man. I get it, you know. So those are the things that we have to look at. We can't just, it's might catch your window, so that's against the law, you know, because you do have the right to record from places that you have the legal right to be. City, you know, public street, you have the right to be, right? You can record stuff there. So it's, can you be...
I don't know the outcome.
Right.
If there was charges, they would have charged him.
Right, and there were no.
Because he won't
But the
give up
point is,
the person's name.
he has anger management issues, and it keeps escalating. At some point, I'm going to be in handcuffs.
Well, don't premeditate stuff,
I'm
and
not
don't sit there and
premeditating
tell me
anything.
you're gonna.
It's not premeditation,
Don't,
my
because
dude.
I'll
This
just
is
use it against
this
you
It
later.
is if you
you
tell
have
me
to defend
you're
yourself,
gonna assault
Alvin,
somebody.
you will
Don't.
defend
that's my
yourself.
point.
That's
Say it
not-
right.
And
Say it
I'm a
right.
peace officer, okay?
Brian,
you
you're-
can't tell me that you're gonna go do physical
he's
stuff to
not.
I'm
somebody.
not
He didn't say
saying
that.
that.
Then don't
I
say
chose
that.
my words
Then
carefully.
Don't
At
You're saying
some
we don't want to have
point-
to defend ourselves.
At some
Because
point,
that's
I
what we're
And that's
having
why
to do
I'm
right
here.
now.
defend myself.
and I'm writing a ticket on John's
I get
behalf.
At,
I just want it all on
Have
record
it-
because
It
it's
is.
getting worse. And it's not us. We're not going to his house. We're not
Sarge,
anything
I'm not
in his
And
doing.
house.
this is
I'm sitting
recorded,
here.
I know
Yeah.
that.
and I am taking his complaint and I am writing a ticket.